Hi, this is Walking Man, and I have completed the first half of the Continental Divide Trail on my way to finishing the Triple Crown. I'm in Rawlins, Wyoming, and my plan this year in 2021 was to hike from Mexico to Chama, which is basically to do New Mexico, and then go home, spend some time with my lovely wife, and then come back and do Chama, New Mexico to Rawlins, which is a little over halfway for the CDT. And then next year, I plan to finish that starting in sometime in June. And so this will be my last video from the CDT for this year. And I think in some ways it's my most important, at least to me. And it's about why hiking is so therapeutic. Long distance hiking is so therapeutic. And I wish I could take credit for some of these thoughts, but they're really, when I did they're from somebody else. When I hiked the Arizona Trail in 2017, it's about an 800-mile trail. I met a woman, and I believe her trail name was River, and she was a clinical psychologist and PhD, and she had hiked previously the PCT, and then she was doing the Arizona Trail when I met her. And she had a theory as to why hiking is so beneficial to our mental health. And I thought I'd pass that on because it really resonated with me. It still does. And what her theory was, well, one comment that she made, which was really piqued my interest, was she said that a long distance hike willingly taken and completed can have more therapeutic and healing value to a person than anything she did for clients in her entire career. And she was in her early 70s. That's a pretty bold statement. And I asked her, why did she think that was the case? And her theory, as I understood it, was that whatever pain we have or trauma, be it from childhood or even current, when we're hiking along, we have this movement, which is kind of helpful for meditative walking, and we also have discomfort, and in long distance hiking, and it pretty much every day you spend part of the day in discomfort. It's too hot, it's too cold, you're wet, I'm too hungry, I'm out of water, my knee hurts, something. It's rare that everything is clicking. So you're almost always in some degree of discomfort on a daily basis. Just in the immediate discomfort, not to mention whatever trauma or demons that we all carry internally. And as you go through this week after week, and those turn into months, that as you walk along in discomfort, you are surrounded by peace, tranquility, beauty, and a calmness of nature. And it is indifferent to your suffering. And that part of the lesson that you absorb from nature is to accept the discomfort and live much more presently, to appreciate the beauty and the peacefulness that is right now where you're at. And even though you may be in the immediate term thinking about your foot that hurts or something like that, that it ultimately carries over to whatever issues that you have that are open, or wounds that are open that need more healing, and emotional ones, traumas from perhaps earlier in life. And ultimately you accept that those things happened, that they're real, just like the current discomforts are real, but that you decide and learn how to live presently and appreciate the blessings that are here right now. And um, as this person, River, had said, is, she can't make the trauma disappear from your childhood, um, but you can learn to accept that discomfort. And and I, it's a lesson and a theory that really appeals to me. That hiking, I think, is one really unique. Long distance hiking is a really unique way to tap into this, and I think it's one reason why you see, so many people they come home from, say, the war, and many people turn to a long distance hike, or they've gone through a traumatic divorce. They've gone through a loss of a real dear loved one in a grieving process, or people who are just starting out in life, young adults, and are undecided about what paths they want to take. And um, it is it's a beautiful opportunity to to learn. So at any rate, I try to make more of this theory, but currently I just wanted to share um, where I'm at in my thinking of it and pass that on to people if they are intrigued about long distance hiking and some of the benefits. I think that is one of the potential uh, really big bonuses of it. Not to mention it's fun. Um, so that's it. I'm in the Econo Lodge in Rawlings, which is a very hiker-friendly hotel, great hiker rate, and pretty good location near Walmart. And I will be heading back to Maine tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to seeing my wife. And I'm doing this trail a little differently than normally. Rather than doing the rigorous through hike, I'm doing rigorous, I guess they call them lashings, long ass section hikes. And so this is my second one on this trail of the year. Next year, I'll probably do it in one piece, just go from Rawlings to Glacier at Canada. And I hope to continue to do a handful of videos during that trip as well, as things strike me as interesting. I try to really, rather than doing a daily thing of this is the mountain I climbed and here's where I camped and that kind of stuff, or what gear I'm using, to try to capture when I think I've learned something about myself, just in case other people are inspired by it or learn from it. It's the kind of stuff I try to share, so it's not the volume of videos that if I was doing sort of the more typical kind of things, blogging, daily blogging. At any rate, thank you for watching some of these videos. I appreciate it. If you have any comments, I welcome them below. And otherwise, until next year, peace out.